Welcome to another Fall of the Empire. This time I'm going to take a look at the Obama economy, the recovery that we supposedly had under him. And we're going to compare it to the Trump economy. Now, I've never seen this video before, and I don't know what the Washington Post is going to say about it. I don't know if the Washington Post leans left or right. I'm thinking they lean right. It's one of them, New York Post or Washington Post. I'm not sure. But let's react to it organically. Let's see what they have to say.
Accomplished an economic turnaround of historic proportions. When I came into office, 1.5 million fewer prime-age Americans were working than 8 years before.
And by the time I left office, household income was near its all-time high, and the uninsured rate had hit an all-time low, and wages were rising, and poverty rates were falling. I mention all this just so when you hear how great the economy is doing right now, let's just remember when this recovery started.
And now let's now remember something else, you little sleazebag. I make no qualms here. I do not like this guy whatsoever, and I am not of the left. I'm of the truth, because I'm not of the right either. I just look at things how I see them. Now, what I remember was, in the 8 years under this guy, was that the economy only started fixing itself once they tied this guy's hands. Once this guy lost all the seats in Congress and in the Senate, he lost all power. This guy, the Democratic Party, lost more power under Obama than anywhere since Eisenhower. You can go fact check this. So I wouldn't be pounding myself in the chest for something that I had no control over in the last 4 years. They didn't let this man do anything in the last 4 years. You guys remember? Racist. They don't let him do anything. They block everything he does. Yeah. Then the economy got better. When they stopped this idiot from passing on his stupid fucking laws.
I'm glad it's continued, but when you hear about this economic miracle
Laws that restricted business, just to put it into perspective.
that's been going on, when the job numbers come out, monthly job numbers, suddenly
The slowest economic comeback in the history of America. Just fucking look at the chart. I've seen the chart from everyone. No one can lie about the chart. You were incompetent, you idiot. And he has to know. He's looked at the chart. He's looked at the chart. The slowest economic recovery when we were the most beastly. Incredible. And this guy's proud of that. And Democrats are proud of that. Like America needed this guy to bounce back. America bounces back on its own. Okay? You slowed it down. It's what the numbers show. Incredible.
say it's a miracle. I have to kind of remind them, actually, those job numbers are the same as they were in 2015, in 2016.
There isn't one factor that makes an economy good or bad. The U.S. economy added more jobs in each of Obama's last 4 years than it did in Trump's first. But job growth for 2017 and 2018 has surpassed what the Congressional Budget Office predicted for the years. The unemployment rate is the lowest it's been in a decade, but both the general rate and the iteration that looks at people who'd given up looking for work had declined significantly before Trump took office. Similarly, the percentage of prime-age workers has continued to increase, which it's been doing since 2010. But after a bump and a dip, wages are exactly where Obama left them. Poverty continues to fall, and Trump's tax cut and huge spending bill have pushed the gross domestic product past expectations set by the Obama administration. But they have also widened the deficit to GDP ratio, which may make it harder for the government to respond to the next economic crisis. Trump regularly points to the stock market's growth as a marker of U.S. economic success, but only in recent months has it passed other global markets. Business investment has tracked alongside the stock market increase.
Okay, some lefty shit. So let's see when this was made. This was made in September 2018, right? So right now we're in 2022, okay? So like I had told you in the beginning of the video, which she fails to mention, this rise, yeah, it started with Obama. But it didn't really start with Obama. It started with the fucking House, Senate, and Congress that were fucking Republican, that were blocking everything this fucking idiot was doing so that the machine could come back. And when Trump got into office, he left things how they were, and he tried to get rid of the Obamacare, but he couldn't do that. So that's still an anvil that we gotta unhook, but he couldn't do it. Now we're in 2020. The economy is better than it was in 2018. By 2021, we had lowest unemployment for Hispanics ever. That wasn't under the Obama economy. We gave money back to NASA. So NASA could. Now, why is NASA going to the moon now? Because of Trump, because of the economic incentives of Trump. Why 3 years ago you heard all these 20-year-olds making a shit ton of money? Because of the Trump economy, not the Obama economy. Because Trump let loose the fucking machine. He let loose of it. Why do you think people overwhelmingly voted for Trump? If things were so well under Obama, things were so beautiful under Obama, they would have voted in a heartbeat Hillary Clinton. Instead, Trump wins. You know what I mean? So don't tell me that. And under his watch, like I said before, the Democratic Party lost most of their power. And in the last 4 years, he had not much control of the country. All he could do was pass executive orders. And you know this. This is true. So I don't understand where he gets off saying that it's his economy, because it wasn't. His economy was the first 4 years. All the bullshit that he did. I'm not even going to say some of the things before they get back to me with this shit. But this guy's a fucking idiot. And this is for sure bias. Extreme bias.